Hello everybody, so unfortunately my video for the Onyx blade got messed up just a little bit, so my commentary didn't get through, but the video of the game footage got through just fine. So I'm just going to talk over about the Onyx blade just a little bit, and then allow you guys to watch the actual gameplay unfettered by my annoying rambling. So, the Onyx Blade is a new weapon from Ashes of Ariandel, and it is such a cool weapon, both in appearance and in its strength, too, because it's a fairly strong weapon. So, what happens with the weapon art is it's literally a dark buff, dark flame buff, to the greatsword, and it hits a ton of damage, too. And I think it might scale with int, I'm not certain on that yet, but at the very least it has a general scaling of C in both int and faith. So it has kind of been coined one of the best weapons for pyromancers, and as you can see in this match, I was actually talking about how it was interesting to see a pyromancer using the follower saber when it's a quality weapon. And due to being a quality weapon, it's not going to scale as well with Int and Faith, which you need for your pyromancies. But even so, you can get some really great damage off of the Follower Saber. It's a curved sword to start out with, and it's got that great weapon art. It just doesn't have any synergy with his build. You know, it's just fine. So back to the Onyx Blade. It is a greatsword class weapon, and does have that running, spin R1, and a large poke for its R2. I don't think I ever use it in the footage. It's the standard poke for the R2. That people have a tendency in the kiln map for arena. People have a tendency to kind of stay back from you. Stay back a ways, play it safe, keep that kind of far spacing. So things like curved weapons aren't as effective in that area, nor are weapons that really rely on close spacing making them roll. So stuff like R2 strats with a Black Knight Greatsword have to be a lot more precise in their targeting, and almost any charged R2s have to be much more careful with their positioning and their timing. And it's not impossible at all with greatswords. You can that mess up of my voice. You can also roll catch with the R2 if you're particularly careful about doing so. But you really do have to plan it out, and I just wasn't thinking of it when I was playing through these games. So this person was trying to space me with a curved sword. It might have been the saber, I'm not certain. One of these was a saber, and they got me by finishing it off with a weapon art. Yeah, it's definitely the saber, as you can see, with the upswing weapon art attack. But I'm just trying to space here, kind of either hit with a rolling if they mistime their roll, or catch with an R1 afterwards. I don't know what the applause was for here, because I have damaged them more than I've been damaged, but that was a pretty, cocky point down, so I'm not really sure what they thought, what they were going for with that gesture. Anyway, so Onyx Blade, right? I think you'll see I jumped into a brawl a little bit later, and I don't do a very good job myself. Okay, so it wasn't this guy. This guy I took out, but I don't do a very good job myself when I jump into the brawl. It ends up just being everyone pussyfooting around and not really going in on anyone else. And unfortunately that included me, because it was a 3-person, and literally the 2 of them were just getting the standoffs, you know, with the rest. So, not as exciting, but can still make some fun. So, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the Onyx Blade has one of the best ranges of the Greatsword class weapons. I believe it's actually the longest range, but I haven't personally tested them out to check yet. I definitely, if it's not the longest range, it is the top. So it's tied with something, but it is definitely not slower than any current greatswords. I know that for sure. Range-wise, I don't know, but it's not slower. So it's generally competitive. It's nice synergy with any kind of spellcaster builds, especially ones that are going to build both int and faith. So once again, really just tailored to pyromancy, but good for other options too. And the flavor of the weapon is just so cool. It's very Morion Blade-esque with its design, which makes sense since they both come from the Sable Church. But it is so cool to not only have that kind of, I guess what would it be, diamond staggered symbols on the blade itself and holes in the blade itself, but to also have that super cool black flame and wreathing ability. It's just it's just a really fun weapon. It's just a really cool weapon. And I'll leave you guys to watch the rest of the gameplay right now. I really do hope you enjoy it. And I'll be back with full commentary for my next weapon tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you all later.